Okay. All right, where is she? I want to rip her head off.
Lucy.
No, how about, okay, forget her head. I'll pull her hair out by blonde fake roots.
Calm down, calm down.
What are you doing? How can you be so calm? She admitted she kidnapped your daughter. She's the one.
I know, and I want her to confess to the FBI.
Fine. Then can I rip her head off?
Whatever. I just want to get this whole thing on tape. I want the whole confession. I want everything.
Fine. Okay, fine. Hi, Danielle. It's a really nice day we're having, isn't it? Is this it? Is it true you're finally coming to your senses?
Yes. You must, really hate me.
No. No, not if you are willing to tell the truth, finally.
I am. I don't want Rex to get his hands on Serena.
Are you sure this isn't another one of Rex's tricks, are you?
Is it?
No. I can't go on living like this.
Do you really believe her?
Well, it seems like the real thing. I think she's starting to act like Dominique's sister.
Move your foot out of the door or lose it.
Not so fast. I need to see Danielle.
Why don't you look at home? You know the last time I heard she was living with you?
Well, when things get going a little rough, she always runs straight to your big, strong arms.
So things got a little rough, huh? I am so glad to hear that.
Oh, don't be. I've, just misplaced her temporarily.
So Danielle flew away from your little nest.
Oh, she won't get far. I've clipped her wings.
You know, I'm actually surprised, Rex. What'd you do, forget to brainwash her after breakfast?
My, are we bitter? Must be difficult for you knowing that your fiancée dumped you in order to pursue her rightful inheritance.
There's nothing rightful about your miserable life.
Because you are so sure of yourself, I'm beginning to believe she really isn't here. But on the other hand, you won't mind if I take a little look around?
No, actually, I would mind. But you know, under the circumstances, please come on in and search the place. I think I might enjoy watching you throw a tantrum.
Thank you. I am nothing if not self-possessed. Well, I'm sure that if you should see her, you'll tell her that I'm looking for her.
I'm not your messenger boy.
Here you go.
Thank you. I know I've hurt you more than I could ever imagine.
Not just us. You've hurt everybody. Everybody. Especially Serena.
I am ashamed of what I've done. But Rex told me that he would kill Jake if I didn't do what he said. That day that I came to your home, and I was crying and I told you that I was Serena's mother, those tears were real. He told me that he gave Jake poison, and I was terrified.
Well, now you can get even. Just give your statement to the FBI, and we'll put him in Sing Sing.
No, jail is way too good for that madman. The grief he's caused all of us. No.
Well, at least this is the way to put a stop to that, hopefully. For good.
I hope so.
Well, Danielle, it will. Because at least those kidnapping charges against Scott will be dropped. And Serena can come back home to him. You are doing the right thing.
I'm glad I have wanted to do this for so long.
I'm really glad you're doing it. And I have to tell you, I think you're being very brave.
Well, I feel so scared.
Well, don't you worry. We're right here. We're right behind you.
You know, I have a feeling that there's someone that is probably very proud of you right now.
Who?
Dominique. I think that she's probably wherever she is looking down on you and feeling pretty relieved.
Well, I guess I'll go to prison.
Well, you know, you came forth on your own here. So, you know, that should help, and I'm going to help any way I can.
Can you get Jake to love me again?
Hey, Grace, where's Dr. Burgess? I need a consultation.
Out to lunch, but you can ask me for a second opinion. Nurses run this hospital. Didn't you know that by now?
You bet I do.
Hey, I had a great time last night.
There's two of us.
I had a nightmare last night.
Well, but that's okay, honey. After what you've been through, it's to be expected.
This time it was about you and Mom. And it wasn't a happy dream.
Well, the situation that we're in is very stressful for all of us. I'm just glad that Mom has you to lean on.
I'm not. This problem is taking a toll on my performance. My concentration is shot. Yesterday I snapped at people I work with.
What?
That's not good.
Honey, being a doctor is a high-pressure job. I'm sure your coworkers understand.
Yeah, it's not the job. It's you and Mom. I mean, you're both driving me crazy. No, you're putting me in the middle of all this, and it has to stop.
Well, I think we all need to back off and take some time and calm down.
What you and Mother need to do is get together yourselves without me and work this out.
Well, honey, I certainly didn't mean to add to your stress.
Then don't.
Mom invited me to lunch today. We'll make some progress.
What makes you so sure?
Well, because she's thrown her fit and she's got it out of her system. And Julie, she's a realist. It's time to patch things up.
If you act as smug with Mother as you do with me, I don't blame her for not forgiving you.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll be right over.
What was that all about?
It was Mario Jr. One of my students works in his restaurant in the afternoon. This morning, she played hooky from school.
Do you know why?
I'm gonna go find out. You want to come along after I meet with her? We can grab a bite.
You go on. Give me 20 minutes to finish my paperwork, and I'll join you.
Okay.
Dr. Birch, to OR.
That's odd.
What?
You know that student that Frank brought in, the one who hurt her arm?
Mark.
Right. Well, she gave the wrong information to admissions, and we don't have her address. We can't contact her for a follow-up.
Well, it looks like the demon typist in admissions strikes again, huh?
Maybe. But maybe she gave us the wrong information on purpose.
And why would she do that?
I don't know. Couldn't afford treatment.
Oh, Karen, considering the pain she was in, I mean, maybe she did it by accident.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll have Frank get her address at school for you.
Okay.
Just right there.
Hi, honey. Sorry I'm late. Something came up.
Oh, I can imagine.
Honest. Dr. Jones called me for a neurosurgical consult. Call him and verify.
Oh, thanks.
Mind if I order some champagne?
Why?
Because we both like it.
Suit yourself.
A bottle of your best champagne pre-85.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have a plan. First, I'm going to spoil your run. More importantly, I am going to make your world the most beautiful, perfect place imaginable.
Are you planning a long walk off a short pier?
Mario.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for calling. Where's Lark?
It's right in the back, Frank. I'll get it right now.
Okay, thanks.
Mr. Scanlon.
Lark. Surprised to see you here since you couldn't make it to class today.
I had a really bad stomachache this morning.
I don't suppose it had anything to do with that paper that was due.
Oh, no, that's done.
Great. I look forward to reading it. What'd you decide to call it anyway?
Much ado about nothing.
Cute, but not very original. How about, I'd better graduate or work for minimum wage the rest of my life?
What can I get you?
Just coffee will be fine. So how are the cannolis?
Terrific. I helped Conchetta stuff them this morning.
Was that this morning when you had the stomachache?
Right after.
Lark, have you been drinking?
Of course not. I don't drink.
Then why do I smell alcohol on your breath?
It's probably the licorice I've been eating.
Licorice.
One of the busboys gave me a big chunk back in the kitchen. Like I could drink and do this job. Give me a break.
Thanks for calling me and inviting me out to lunch. We don't get to see each other enough as it is.
Oh, I know. I wish you were back on staff.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm slowly working on being reinstated. Slowly.
Good, good.
So enough about me. When are we going to talk about what's troubling you?
Who said there was something troubling you? All right. I have somehow managed to let my personal feelings interfere with my work. Yeah. I was angry at someone for something that happened outside the hospital. And I let it influence the way I treated this same person on the job.
You? Ellen, you should be shot, maimed, at least thrown into jail.
Is that a new form of therapy?
Well, it's been known to work. Why does this particular incident bother you so much?
I've always prided myself on never letting my personal feelings get in the way of work.
Not ever?
Not ever.
Wow. Being perfect is a terrible burden to bear.
I never said I was perfect. I just try to be.
You should cut yourself some slack.
I was really out of line.
Well, considering the amount of verbal abuse that goes on in that hospital, I'm sure an apology would be enough.
Failing that, candy and flowers always worked for me.
I'll go with the apology. Thank you.
Glad I could help. Okay, session's over. What do you want to talk about now?
Oh, how are your wedding plans going?
Peachy. In fact, Lucy was supposed to meet me here after lunch. She was going to call and tell me what time. I don't know why she hasn't yet.
You know, Danielle, I've always found the key to a good confession is to keep it simple. Simple, declarative sentences. You know, that way you don't muddle the truth and you don't confuse your little interrogators there.
You've done this before?
Yeah, actually I have. Many times, more times than I care to recall. I guess I'm what you call an expert at this.
Where are they?
Yeah, pal, where are they?
I don't know. He probably stopped for donuts. Hello? Yeah? Yeah, she's here. Hold on. It's Jake.
Really? Danielle, you should talk to him. I mean, let him know what a noble thing you're doing.
You know, I'm going to take it in the other room, okay? Oh, I am so glad you called, Jake. I miss you so much.
Oh, and I miss you too, honey bunny.
Rex.
You're not the only actor in the family.
What do you want?
Only what's best for my favorite niece. I just happened to notice your car parked out in front of Scott Baldwin's house, and then I noticed the FBI agent pulling up, and I wondered to myself, I said, now does she know that Agent Conklin is working for me?
You're lying.
Are you sure you want to take that chance? Because it's an awfully big risk. Imagine, if you will, what I have instructed Agent Conklin to do to you.
I don't know.
Well, just use your imagination. Think big. Think dramatic. Think, final curtain call.
You know, she's been in there an awfully long time, don't you think?
You know, you're right. I'm going to check on her. Conklin. Get it.
I got it. Ah, Agent Conklin, won't you come in?
It's cool.
You know, don't you feel like you're going in circles here? It's a circular thing happening. You arrest him for kidnapping Serena, you arrest me. Now you're finally going to get the truth from the real kidnapper.
And I'm going to get her right now.
It better be legitimate. If it's not, I will nail him at the trial.
Lucy, she ran away.
What? How?
Out the back door.
Oh, my God.
What were we thinking? Why would we leave her in her alone like that?
We're not here. We'll get back to you. Goodbye.
Scott, it's Danielle. I'm sorry I ran out like that. I swear I'm going to find a way to make things right no matter how I have to pay for it. But I have to find a better way. I can't trust the FBI. I'll call you when it's safe. I swear I won't let you down.
Nicole, I honestly want our marriage to work. And I will do anything to save it.
Assuming this marriage can be saved.
It can. I know it can. Honey, I can't even imagine my life without you.
Oh, please. You've lived away for months at a time when you were working.
But you were always there for me to come back to, and I always came back. You complete me in a way that no one else ever has. Ever. I would be lost without you.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find some other med student to turn to.
Damn it. I don't even know why I had the affair with Eve. It was the worst mistake of my life, and it will never happen again. You must believe me.
Bennett.
Listen, I know you need time to heal. I know you need time for scar tissue to form.
I'll leave it to you to make a medical metaphor.
But let me be the husband you remember. And in time, okay, with time, maybe you can forgive me. I'm sure you can.
Don't bet on it.
You have to stop compartmentalizing your life. It isn't healthy to have one set of rules for your professional life and another for your private one.
What private one?
Well, maybe that's the problem. You need to get out in the world every now and again.
And feed the hospital a gossip mill? I don't think so.
Everyone deserves time off for good behavior. Even Ellen Burgess.
You didn't finish your coffee.
No time. I expect to see you in class tomorrow, okay?
Thank you for lunch. It was almost pleasant. And I liked the apology.
So does that mean that you will give us some time to work things out?
No. I'm filing for divorce.
I'm looking for Danielle.
Well, you too?
Why, who else is looking for her?
Who else but Rex?
Today?
Yeah? What's going on?
He must be onto her.
Name's Conklin, FBI. I'm looking for Danielle Ashley.
Oh, she's not at home right now. I haven't seen her since earlier in the day.
Well, I was supposed to meet her at Scott Baldwin's house, and unfortunately, she departed before I got there.
Is there some kind of problem?
I'm not sure. That's why I wanted to see her.
Well, Danielle does tend to be a bit flighty at times. Maybe she just changed her mind.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, I'm beginning to worry. I certainly hope nothing bad has happened to her.
We've got a patient coming in now. Car went over the PC bridge. Female is bradycardic, low BP.
Okay, call respiratory and get a trauma room set up.
Will do.
Hey, Karen, have you seen Jake or Danielle?
Hi, no, Jake's off today. Why are you looking for Danielle?
Because she skipped out on us, and I'm going to track her down and make her talk. It's the last thing I do.
Oh, then let's go page Jake. Come on.
Good idea.
They're ready and waiting in trauma 2.
Okay, great.
Code blue, 325E.
Trauma 2, gentlemen, please, right here.
Has anything changed? Chest expansion is now asymmetrical. Crepitus over the left clavicle and neck region. Abdomen is firm with guarding. Stop. Danielle. It's Jake's Danielle.
Grace, call Jake and tell him to get over here fast.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Lisa McCree tomorrow on Good Morning America. Don't miss Joel Siegel's reviews of the 2 big movies opening this weekend.
Plus a royal visit from the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, and music from country superstar Trisha Yearwood.